Tim, brought the whole crew today, huh?
Well, he plays later today too, so it makes it easier.
I imagine your family calendar is pretty jammed.
Yeah. Today's a full day games here. It's nice.
Oh.
It's Rugby 1, I think then PBA plays after this. PBB plays a game after that. PBC after that.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Lots of games.
Much better. Okay, continue scoring. Normally there'd be a start. How you do is if we say go off for us, you can say you scored it, and then we'll say, oh, that was the assist. You can skip or you don't. And then, so games off for them, you can just do plus.
So my team is
I
right
would not do
Mounds
the face-offs because it creates a point for everything.
Oh yeah, too much.
This is the same sort
I think
of
the first real challenge will be the diamond.
They say miss shot.
We'll be super overconfident.
Okay.
My son, I think, was like, just use miss shot before we were, like, the first time we were
Off the water.
like, miss shot isn't a shot at all.
Yeah. All right, we got the routine. All right. I'll do my best.
over there sporting the Whalers jersey.
Yep. Who we got in the booth tonight? Oh, we got an all-star broadcast team today. Okay. I've only had 2 drinks, so it's going to be great. This will be great. Isn't that mandatory? Yeah, I think so. It is for youth hockey.
Yeah.
We got Teddy Black.
Teddy Blackhammer's not in the house today. I know, he's a no-show. I think he's the only one who's not here. He's here in spirit. Yeah. I appreciate you watching the broadcast. That's good.
I did.
Blackhammer. You could do a Jonah Navy helmet. This is a different blue. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Let's see if I know any of these last names. You guys look like trouble. You look like trouble. I should have said how many viewers we had. Isn't that when you go live, doesn't it normally say like how many?
There's going to be none of that. So oh, we had practice before this?
Hi, my name is Owen.
Live chat. These yours? Troublemakers? What you got here? What is that? String cheese? Looks pretty good. Nice healthy snack. Oh, here. I got one viewer, and I think it's me. I'm gonna heart that. Oh, one viewer.
I think my parents are watching.
Are they?
They will be. Yeah.
I know the one that came out. I don't know if that one worked.
Wait, did you send it to YouTube?
This one works. The YouTube one. As soon as I start filming, it starts. It sends something out. But I sent that to my parents, and that didn't do anything. Stream. That brings you. Maybe it's.
I don't think that link works that my wife's sending.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, there it is.
It's working. Yeah, just gotta give it a second.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, how many viewers do we have? Oh, that kid just wiped out.
A Surditch kid out there?
Is there a Surditch? Really?
Let's take him down.
right, scrimmage number 3. Hopkins squirt B1 against Mounds v. Irondale Mavericks. Used to be Mustangs, now Mavericks. And starting for the Royals, we've got Beckett at center, Nolan on the right wing, and that looks like Noah on the left wing. Puck comes to the near boards. Mounds View takes control in the neutral zone, enters the Hopkins zone. Referee gets in the way. A couple players dancing for the puck. Hopkins tries to break out of the zone. And looks like we might have had offsides. Mounds View. We'll get a line change for Hopkins. Right wing on this line, Jack, centered by Evan. A couple defenders are Herbie and Hillen. Puck drops, controlled by Evan. Makes a nice move around a Mounds View player, switches over to Jack on the right wing. Jack bursts into the zone, into the corner. And a couple chances at the net there, saved by Mounds View. Irondale clearing attempt, kept in by Hillen. Minnick on the far boards. And Jack makes an attempt. Now cleared. Puck just thrown down the ice by Mounds View. Looks like it'll make it the length of the ice for icing. We'll come all the way back down into the Mounds View zone and have a face-off. The goaltender's right side. We were watching the goalie during warm-ups. He looks pretty quick, especially with the glove. Fresh legs out there for Hopkins. Harrison on the right wing, centered by Will. Left wing looks like Brooks. Out to the point, comes out of the zone. Might have got away with one. Nope. Offsides. Tried to keep it in the zone, but it just squirted out. Hopkins tried to get it back in, and that nimble referee, Jeff, was right in position for a change. All right, Mounds View's got some legs out there. Controlled now by Hopkins. Minnick dumps it into the zone. Mounds View gathers the puck. Attempt by Harrison to grab it. Gets out of the zone. Minnick now to Brooks. Mounds View takes control, stays on side. Could be a scoring opportunity for Mounds View. Shot in the goal. And this might be our first goal against in 2 games, and could be our first game where we're trailing. Goal for Mounds View. Score 1-0 Mounds View. Fresh legs for Hopkins. Back to the D. Hillen. Oh, nice move by Noah. Noah's got 3-on-1 if they hurry. Beckett slams on the brakes, throws the puck towards the net. Noah goes after it in the corner, takes a look to the point, changes his mind, dumps it in behind the net. Nolan goes to grab it. Beckett after it now in the corner, falls down. Could have been a penalty against Mounds View. Play goes on. Now Beckett back on his feet, dancing around a few players. Nolan gets involved in the play. Mounds View gathers the puck, tries to clear it. Charles with an attempt to keep it in the zone. Puck squirts out into the Hopkins zone. Here we go. Beckett with a puck now, 2-on-1. Beckett feeds it over to Nolan, intercepted. Noah grabs the puck. Shot in the goal. Kind of a lucky bounce there. Ended up bouncing right on the stick, and then might have been a backhand goal by unknown. Hard to say who scored that one, but it squirted in right over the goalie's right shoulder. Kind of a lucky bounce. Scores tied 1-1. Back to center ice. Evan, Jack, and Vernon. This line's got a lot of speed. Centering attempt right past Vernon. Mounds View grabs the puck. Clears the zone into the central ice where Jonah grabs it. Beautiful pass to Jack, but it was intercepted. That's offsides. Offsides by Mounds View. Love a face-off outside the Hopkins zone. Evan takes the draw, swings and misses. Vincent Minnick with the puck now behind the net. Stops behind the net. Nifty pass out to the left wing to his brother. Vernon's grabbed it now. Out to Jack. Jack with the backhand. Scoops it up. Back to Jonah. Make that Vincent. Couple of slow passes. Need to be a little bit crisper on the passes to get past Mounds View. Dumped into the zone. Doesn't look like icing. Vernon collects the puck behind the net. Dances with it. Puck falls over to Mounds View. Game tied 1-1. We've got a 2-on-3 here, Mounds View. And that barely onside. Vincent drops his stick, picks it up. Scramble for it in front of the net. Evan comes away with the puck. Starts to look a little tired. He's got a burst of energy, though, as he clears the zone into the Mounds View zone. Evan will make a line change. Harrison's out front. Harrison intercepts the puck. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Charles on the point. Charles with a huge wrist shot hits the Mounds View player right in the glove. Brooks now in the corner. Centering attempt intercepted by Mounds View. Mounds View now behind the net. They'll try and break out to their left winger. Charles keeps it in. Harrison, Charles, and Will all fighting for the puck. Mounds View grabs it. And kept in by Harrison. He's got Will. Pass to Will. Misses. And Brooks right there. Oh, I told you, that goalie's got a good glove on that left hand. Brooks had a sweet shot. And Mounds View goaltender, number 30, with a nice save. We'll have a face-off in the Mounds View zone. Still tied at 1-1. And we got Beckett now taking the draw with Nolan on his right. And Noah on the left wing. Squirts past Noah. Shot to the point. Saved by Mounds View. Into the corner, Nolan feeds Jonah out to the point. Jonah with a blistering slap shot. Somehow gets into the corner. Mounds View retrieves the puck. And we got two Hopkins players after it. Noah now behind the net. Makes a couple nice moves. Fed out to Beckett. And a save, Mounds View. A couple nice saves by Mounds View. Beautiful positioning. Nice pass to Beckett out front. And Beckett just couldn't scream it, slide it past the goalie. Now pass attempt out to the D. Gets past our defenseman. Jonah now with the puck. Neutral zone to Noah. Noah with a nice move out to Nolan. Nolan's going to dump in, and we might get a line change here. And we switch defense. The forwards stay out there. They got to be getting tired. Mounds View retrieves the puck up to their winger. Tries to get past Charles. Charles swipes at the puck. Mounds View now on the right side. Coming in. Intercepted by Hillen. Battling. Looks like we got Louis in the net, by the way. I didn't say that before. Charles with the puck. Feeds it out to Evan. We got wheels here. Evan. Mounds View back checking. Evan with a slick move. Comes to the forehand. Just wide. Beautiful play by Evan. Now Charles seems like he's been out there forever. Passes over to Reese. Kept in the zone by Hopkins. Jack falls down. Mounds View now with the puck. Intercepted by Vernon. Vernon back to Herbie. Herbie back to Vernon. Into the zone with Jack. Intercepted by Mounds View. Vernon with a beautiful intercept. Steals the puck. And we might have an offsides here. Mounds View clears the zone. They stay on sides. Beautiful pass over to Jack. Jack's got numbers if he hurries. Stays on side. Jack with a wrist shot. Oh, just wide. Just wide of the Mounds View goaltender. Back to the point now. Dumped in. Wide of the Mounds View tender. And who do we got out there? Jonah at the point keeps it in. Fed over to his other captain. No, Mounds View clears the zone. Now Jonah back in the Hopkins zone. Takes a look. Spots Evan. Icing should be waved off. It is. Deep in the Mounds View zone now. Evan goes after it. Mounds View is going to feed the puck all the way around to the opposite side. Brooks with nice legs. Stays with it. Harrison takes a swat at it. Mounds View dumps it out of the zone. Deep into Hopkins territory with Will sporting the breast cancer awareness tape. Oh, fans on the play. Now Harrison's got a chance at it. Intercepted by Brooks. Brooks back to Vincent. Vincent to Jonah. Jonah to Harrison. Harrison looking for someone to pass to. He finds Brooks. And Will with the puck now. Mounds View could have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Saved by Louis. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the first period. We have a tie game. Louis freezes it. We'll have a face-off in the Hopkins zone. Nice save by Louis. Smart move to freeze that puck and get some fresh skaters out there. We'll have, looks like Hillen and Herbie on D. And Beckett, Nolan, and Noah for Hopkins. Hopkins comes away with the puck. Noah speeds down the ice. Takes a look out front. He's got Beckett. Just missed the pass. Into the Mounds View corner. Mounds View comes away with it. Tied up by Beckett. Beckett fighting for the puck. Reese keeps it in. Now Noah fighting for it. He's got Beckett again. Beckett with a nifty catch. Charles can keep it in with a shot. It's going to be wide. Deep in the zone. Can tire Mounds View out if they can keep it in the zone. Charles takes a stab at it. Squirts out into the neutral zone. Reese now overskates the puck. Charles comes away with it. Looking for someone to pass to. He finds Noah. Beckett takes a change. Mounds View almost caught Hopkins on a line change there, but we're 5-on-5. This will not be icing as a Hopkins player passed it back to Jonah. Now Vincent with a puck. Up the boards to his brother Vernon. Now we got a 2-on-1 with Evan and Jack. Pretty close to being offside. Good defensive play by Mounds View. And the period ends in a 1-1 tie. Never sounds like you think it does. 1-1 game. We'll switch ends as we go into the second period. Mounds View still on the boards with some last-minute adjustments. Hopkins is ready to roll. We've got Vernon starting out on left wing. Behind him is his brother Vincent. Jonah's the other defender, also sporting the breast cancer awareness tape. Evan and Jack will take the draw. Both goalies are ready. We'll drop the puck. Won by Mounds View, but Hopkins comes away with it. Vernon with a couple nice moves. Stolen by Hopkins. I make that Mounds View. Hopkins stays on side, comes into the zone. Feet out front. Squirts through the slot. Nobody home. Into the corner. Evan makes a couple nice moves. And feeds the point. Shot on net. And a rebound. Mounds View takes control behind the net. Tries to get it out of the zone. Not so fast. Vincent's there, but here we go for Mounds View Irondale. Good back checking by Jack. Almost said Jack Becking. Feeds it over to Jonah. Jonah with the intercept. Mounds View's got too many guys out there. They get away with it. And who do we have here? Vernon comes up the wall. Long pass right on the tape to Jack. Beautiful pass. This should be a goal. And they put it home. Beautiful pass by Vernon to Jack. The goalie had no chance. Jack able to take his time coming in with no defenders on him and does the right thing by making a nice move on the goaltender. Line change. We're up now 2-1. Hopkins leading. Brooks on the left wing, Will taking the center, Harrison on the right. Puck squirts back into the Hopkins zone. Reese gathers it. Oh, nice pass, but it was intercepted by that crafty Maverick. Now Charles after it. He sees Harrison on the boards. Punches it up the boards to Harrison. Harrison's got a man. Pass was behind him. Brooks tries to intercept it. Nice little steal from Brooks. Will now. Uh-oh. Puck gets past Hopkins. Mounds v. Irondale grabs it. Lots of back and forth as we start the second period. 10 minutes to go. Mounds View down 1 goal to Hopkins. The score is 2-1. Puck behind the Mounds View net. Over to their forward who gets into the neutral zone. They got a 2-on-2 if they hurry. And sorry about that. Poor camera work. Charles now in the corner. Back to Reese. Reese up to Brooks. Mounds View player intercepts it. Mounds View from the point way wide. Harrison got in the way of that one. And now Charles feeds it up. Another Mounds View guy got in the way. Difficult time getting out of our zone with this group of Hopkins players. Thankfully that one went wide of the net. We've got Zach tending goal for us in the second period. Pass out front to Mounds View. And beautiful sprawling save by Zach, and the second effort by Mounds View goes in to tie the game at 2. 2-2 with 8:50 remaining in the second period. Mounds View is a better opponent I think we give them credit for. That was a prime example of not being able to clear the zone. A couple attempts by Hopkins, couldn't get it out. And Mounds View able to tie the game at 2 goals apiece. Beckett now taking the draw. Onto the backhand to Nolan. And smart move by Noah, dumps it into the zone and then chases it after with those wheels. Comes into the corner. We got to have 2 forwards in that corner. And now a loose puck to Nolan. Ooh, puck found its way to the net somehow. Now Noah tries to make a move. Intercepted by Mounds View. Hopkins seems to be fired up, trying to get ahead in this game again. Vincent now at the point. A shot. Very high wrist shot into the corner for Nolan. Mounds View with the puck. Over to Jonah. Jonah goes D to D. Oh, Vincent with a beautiful attempt to try and save it. But now Mounds View, Irondale with a 2-on-2. Player to his backhand, to his forehand. And a save out front by Zach. Nice save by our goaltender. Most of the pressure was in the Mounds View Irondale zone on that one. And then a quick burst of speed by Mounds View after our defensive players tried to go D to D, and it ended up getting intercepted by Mounds View Irondale, and it resulted in a scoring opportunity for the Mavericks. Now taking the draw is Evan. Evan back to Reese. Evan now is going to spin around the net, finds his way to his wing. Jack's going to bounce it off the boards, but the Mounds View player was ready for it. Now behind the net is Reese. Reese makes a pass up to Vernon, but Mounds View intercepts it. Mounds View with the puck again. This is a problem this period where we can't seem to get our breakout going, and it's resulting in some sloppy play. Mounds View keeping it in the zone. There's Jack with the backhand up to Vernon. Vernon now bursting into the zone with some speed. Centers it. Rebound. Back to the point for Reese. Reese is going to let her rip. And a tip right past Vernon's stick. Nice scoring opportunity for Hopkins. Just couldn't get tape on it down there in the corner. Could have been a trip on Mounds View. We got two guys fighting for it. Evan comes away with it. Puck squirts free to Jack. Jack on the slot. Feeds the point. And And, Reese with a nice job trying to keep it in, but the Mounds View player skates away with it. We switched goalies on the fly there, by the way. Louis back in the net. Mounds View offsides. We'll get a whistle and some fresh legs for Hopkins and Mounds View as both teams take this opportunity to get some fresh legs. We'll have a face-off just outside the Hopkins zone. Louis down there. Got to get your head in the game, Lou. All right, he's paying attention now. Pass over to Harrison. Harrison makes a move to his backhand, feeds the puck up to Will. Will now with a left-handed shot that goes wide of the goaltender. Harrison in the corner, fighting for it, keeps the puck down deep in the Mounds View zone. Mounds View comes away with it. Nice move to get around our forwards. There's number 12 for Mounds View. Stays on sides. Now Harrison comes away with the puck. He's got a 1-on-2. Brooks is catching up to the play. Harrison switches to the backhand, dishes the puck to Brooks. Brooks with a shot. Save Mounds View. Made a little something out of nothing there with two of our Hopkins players. Looks like we'll keep this line out on the ice with Brooks, Will, and Harrison. And anchored by Jonah and Vincent. This will come to the right of the Mounds View goaltender. Will takes a swat at it. He's got a chance. Puck finds its way into the corner. Brooks fighting for it. And who comes away with it? Will. Mounds View's got it now. They're trying to fight their way up the boards. Brooks intercepts it, falls down. Puck's going to find its way back to Vincent. Vincent's ready for it. He grabs it. Dumps it in. Mounds View trying to clear it up the same side boards. Fighting for it out front. And we're going to have Vincent with a shot, blocked by Mounds View. Jonah grabs it. Harrison now took a look, fanned on the pass. Mounds View's got the puck. And they've got one player comes away. It could have been a trip on Mounds View. Good back checking by this squad who's got to be a little tired. And Louis with a easy save. Then Louis falls down, fed out to the wing. For some reason, Jonah's out there. And now Mounds View is going to dump it in way offsides. We'll have a face-off outside of the Hopkins zone. Beckett at the draw. Puck finds its way to Noah. Noah with a burst of speed comes in alone on the goalie. And looks like a save by Mounds View. Good scoring opportunity for Hopkins. Puck's in the corner now. And Noah fighting for it. Need another forward in there. Puck comes away. Reese is ready, waiting for it. He's got that left-handed stick flat up against the wall, waiting for any puck to come back to him. Dumps it back in. Noah takes a stab at it. There's Beckett. Mounds View comes away with it now. Beckett retrieves the puck, stays on side. Beautiful play to stay on sides. Nolan's got it. Nolan spins around. He's going to take a look out front. He sees Beckett. Oh, a couple of chances there for Hopkins. And Noah now spinning for it. Herbie and Nolan not sure who's going to take it. Nolan ends up with it. And now Noah with the strong back checking. Noah's got must have had Wheaties today. He's got more energy than anybody else on the team, I think, today. He's really skating hard. Ooh, Reese with a clearing attempt goes into the corner. Mounds View comes away with the puck. 2 minutes to go in the second period. And once again, Noah feeds it up to Evan. Evan and Jack. If Evan can get the puck up to Jack, they're going to be offsides. Puck seemed to not fall onto Evan's stick in a way that he could push it up to Jack, and as a result, Jack couldn't slam on the brakes on time to stay on side, so we'll have a face-off outside of the Mounds View zone. And Vernon, Jack, and Evan are the forwards with Jonah and Vincent. In the neutral zone, Hopkins fights for it. Evan comes away with it. And that's offsides again. Puck doesn't want to fall the Hopkins way for this last 90 seconds in the second period. We'll have a face-off with about a minute to go, just outside of the Mounds View end. Evan takes a swat at it. Puck ends up on the Mounds View stick. Vincent gets the puck in the neutral zone. Hard to see behind this garbage can. Vincent with it now. And that's offsides. 3 offsides in a row for Hopkins. Didn't really appear to be anybody's fault on that one. Just the puck didn't really fall.
Brian, I think that's something the coaches have to work on.
Fall into the zone. That's good. That's good commentary. That's good commentary. Take some notes. Oh my gosh, look at this. Vernon with some speed. 24 seconds to go in the period. He might be able to sneak one more goal in before the buzzer. Puck is going to come out to Vincent. Vincent takes a stab at it, keeps it in the zone. Now it comes out. Evan is going to, he sees Jonah, but decides to make a run for it. He's got 8 seconds to go in the period. They stay on sides this time. Evan, blistering shot into the net. Unbelievable. I never would have thought we could have got a goal before the end of the period, but Evan with a burst of speed hammers one home. That goalie for Mounds, he's got a quick glove, but not quick enough to stop that strong wrist shot. I believe the score is
3-2.
3-2. Good guys. We'll take a break for intermission. Starting the third period, we'll have Zach in the net. Looks like Moundsview just has the one goalie. Will be center ice to start the third period with Hopkins a 1-goal lead. And face-off fought 4-1. Brooks carries the puck into the zone. Puck falls behind onto a Moundsview stick. Now it's out into the neutral zone with Herbie chasing after it. Herbie takes a look. Decides to skate behind the net. Over to Reese. Reese feeds it up to Brooks. Brooks on the wall fighting for it. Intercepted by Reese. Nice play by Reese. Can't seem to get it out of the zone until runs into Harrison's forearm. Harrison fights for it, but the Moundsview player dumps it in. Now Herbie to Harrison. Harrison takes a look. Looks like we got a 3-on-3. Harrison over to Will. Will with a very nice move to the backhand. Comes up on the backhand side. Drops the puck out front. Feeds it to Harrison. Harrison with a quick shot. Right on the net. Goalie was there in time to make the pad save. Puck now in the corner. Brooks on the puck. Over to Will. He's got a man out front. He sees him. Feeds it. Rebound. Puck squirts into the corner. Unable to get control. Moundsview comes away with it. And Moundsview player with the glasses skates around Harrison. That's going to be onside if they can get it into the zone. Charles with a nice play. Harrison now. Lead pass to Beckett. Oh, that was close. Almost a beautiful pass to Beckett. Unfortunately, the Moundsview player got in the way. Beckett now. That's going to stay onside. Nolan comes away with it. Nolan's got quick feet. Makes a move towards the net. Falls down on the effort. Good effort by this group. Jonah on the defense now with Vincent. Beckett comes away with it. Oh, Beckett's got that beautiful wrist shot. Goes just over the top of the net. Mounds View trying to clear. Vincent's there. Noah's there. Kept in by Hopkins. Now deep in the Mounds View zone. Nolan's there to try and intercept the pass. Jonah plays the puck. Noah plays the puck. Looks like Mounds View's going to get out of the zone here if they hurry. Vincent tries to keep it in. Puck comes out. Puck stays in. Hopkins with an opportunity here. Nolan onto the forehand. Oh, the puck just got off his stick somehow. Jonah's going to have a chance here. And Jonah had a beautiful opportunity. Wasn't meant to be. He's going to feed the point. Intercepted. Mounds View's got a chance if they hurry. And not so fast as Evan's going to move to the back end. There's a trip. That's going to be a penalty on Mounds View. Evan made the jump over the Mounds View player's stick, but in the air was caught in the shin, and it resulted in a Mounds View penalty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still got 5 guys out there, so I guess we're going to stay 5-on-5. Puck comes into the slot. Jack dumps it in. Puck in the Mounds View end, trying to clear, comes to the winger. He's going to just throw it out to the point. Reese is there. Puck bounces through the slot, ends up on Vernon's stick. Fed out front, nobody home. Mounds View intercepts it. Mounds View now tries to get past Reese. And they're going to dump it in, and this is going to be icing on Mounds View as Hopkins player gathers it deep in the Hopkins zone. Good look at our referee there, and we'll take a moment to recognize our clock keeper, not clock keeper, I'm sorry, timer, Brad. Puck controlled by Hopkins. Out to the point, Vincent, D to D over to Jonah. Puck squirts past Jonah's stick. Jonah just dumps it in out of frustration. Ends up behind the net to Harrison. Harrison feeds, I believe that's Will. A couple of nice passes from Hopkins. And who do we have now? Brooks and Will fighting for it. Vincent's going to take a chance. Pays off. And dumps it back into the zone. Now Brooks comes away with it. He's going to look up. Makes one move. And Vincent's going to come in for it. A couple risky moves by Vincent, paying off for Hopkins. Puck ends up in the corner now to Will. Will feeds Jonah. Jonah, D to D, comes out of the zone, offsides. Good idea. And the pass was just a little bit off the mark, resulting in a whistle. We'll have a face-off outside the Mounds View end. And father and son here. Jeff drops the puck to Beckett. Puck ends up in the Mounds View zone. Noah on the wall, dances around a little bit, trying to find some room. Puck ends up on Mounds View's possession. Stays in the zone, but Mounds View ends up with it. And Herbie now with the puck. Herbie over to Reese. Reese up to Beckett. Beckett onside. He's going to have a nice shot here. Oh, he fanned on it a little bit. I think the Mounds View player was able to get a stick on it. Beckett wasn't able to get full stick on it. Beautiful pass out to Noah. Noah's shot is intercepted by a Mounds View player. Now out to Reese. Reese is going to have a shot. And that puck squirts by the goaltender. Beckett maybe could have stuffed it in there, but instead gives it out to Herbie. Herbie with a shot. Lots of shots, but no scores. Beckett now feeds the slot. Noah on his back foot. Skates around a Mounds View player. Another Mounds View player. Third Mounds View player. Oh my gosh. What on earth was that? Looked like Connor Bedard out there today, but I think that was Noah. Beautiful goal. That's our first year squirt, showing some great stick handling as he makes his way around 3 Mounds View players and shoves the puck in the top corner. Too slow on that quick glove of the Mounds View goalie. Face off now with a 4-2 lead. Jack's going to dump it into the zone. Vernon takes the puck. And what do we have here? Jonah keeps it in the zone, but Mounds View punches it out. Vincent now over to Evan. Evan makes a move. Beats one guy. Comes in. He's looking for someone to pass to. He shoves it out front. Almost went in off the Mounds View player's stick, but it squirts through to the opposite side. Now Jack with it gets hooked. Could have been a penalty on Mounds View. It is. Hooking penalty on the Mounds View Irondale Mavericks. And I don't know if we're going to have a guy sit or not. It looks like we're still going to stay 5-on-5, so must be scrimmage rules here. 5-on-5 hockey despite a second penalty on Mounds View Irondale. Definitely indication that they're getting frustrated with this powerful line. This Evan Jack line has drawn its second penalty of the game. Jack with a puck on his stick squirts over to Evan. Evan feeds it out front to Vernon. How did that not go in? Now a clearing attempt by Mounds View ends up on Vincent's stick. Vincent dumps it in. There's Jack. Jack puck in his skates. Shot over to Vernon. Vernon with a scoring attempt, but the goalie was too quick. Tried to clear the zone. Successful clearing out to Jonah. Over to Vincent. Stays on side. Evan now in the corner. Vernon out front. Vernon gets pushed into the net. And Jack's got the puck in his skates again. Clears it out to Vincent. Vincent D to D to Jonah. Jonah's going to have a beautiful shot here. A little bit off the mark with a slap shot. And who's back there? Looks like Evan spun around twice. Puck ends up on Vincent's stick. Vincent partially fans on the shot. Ends up behind the net to his brother Vernon. Vernon feeds the point. Jonah, D to D. Vincent. Gets blocked out front by, I think, a Mounds View player. Mounds View's getting tired. This line is definitely wearing him out. And Jack. Vernon on the backhand. Dumps it back in. Evan behind the net. Over to Vernon. Vernon can't play it. Mounds View's just going to dump this out. And they do. They get it out of the zone. They're desperate for a change. That's going to be offsides on Hopkins, that is. It should have been offsides, but we got away with one there. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Mounds View desperate for a line change. They finally get off the ice. Mishandled puck by Hopkins as the Mounds View player comes away with it. Oh, man. Smart move by Zach to cover that one up. We'll have a face-off to his left side. A little bit of misfortune there for Hopkins as the puck ended up on the Mounds View Irondale stick. And heads-up play by our goaltender there to keep that one out of the net. Now face-off won by Hopkins. Back to Reese. We've got Will with some nice, solid play. Tries to feed Harrison. Puck gets blocked. Brooks now. This line tends to be a little bit scrappy. Zoom out a little bit so you can see what's going on. Reese is going to gather the puck in our own zone. He's on his backhand. Skates behind the net. He's going to feed the wall. The Mounds View player partially blocked it. Harrison with a pass over to Brooks just off the skate. Make that off the stick. We got to stay on sides here. Oh, they called that on sides. Another very close play at the blue line. Mounds View now clearing the zone. Harrison tries to come away with it, backpedaling. Jeff gets almost knocked to his feet. Puck ends up in the Hopkins zone on Reese's stick. Reese is getting lots of playing time on this shift. He looks over to Herbie. Now he's just going to skate it. Herbie with the puck. Herbie fighting two Mavericks. Will goes in to help. Harrison takes a stab at it. Oh, we might have a chance here. Offsides. Mounds View Irondale with 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go. We've got another face-off coming outside of the zone. You can see the Hopkins goalie's changing there. This might be the last change of the game as Louis goes back into the net. 4-2 lead by the blue team here as they play D to D. Over to Vincent. Vincent up to Noah. Noah with a beautiful pass to Beckett. Beckett on his forehand now. He's going to pull it to his backhand. So close. Just couldn't pull the trigger on the backhand. Another penalty on Mounds View as number 14 trips Jonah. We'll have an offensive zone face-off here as Mounds View collects their third penalty of the game. This one on this line. The first two penalties were on the Jack and Evan line. Now we've got Noah taking the draw. Nolan with a beautiful shot from the far circle. I think that hit the side of the net. We've definitely heard the pipe on that one. Noah in the corner. He's going to come away with it. He's got a man out front. Nolan wants the puck. He's screaming for it. Beckett ends up with it on a stick. Could have been another penalty as he's knocked down. Mounds now could have a 2-on-1. Moundsview player tries to get the pass across. Fails. This guy doesn't like to pass, I don't think. He tries to shoot it. And Hopkins wouldn't allow a shot to get anywhere near the net, but there it goes in the back of the net. Sneaky one as Louis was a little slow to drop down and block that one. It ended up in the back of the net. Good effort by our goalie, but to Moundsview's chagrin, they're within one goal now, 4-3 in the third period. 9 minutes, 53 seconds to go. A face-off of center ice. Evan, Vernon, Jack are our forwards. Reese and Charles are back on D. Reese is going to get the puck and dancing with the puck, staying strong on his feet. The Moundsview player pushes him over. Moundsview's going to come away with this puck. No, Vernon quick to grab it. This could be good for Hopkins. Couldn't clear the zone. Almost. Reese was trying to come away with it. Puck gets centered out front. Nobody home for Moundsview. Now Jack with some speed tries to bulldoze over the Moundsview player. We're going to have a penalty on Hopkins now. And I think that one's on Hopkins. He's calling him for, I believe, an elbow. It was really just ran him over. So we will stay 5-on-5 hockey. We'll have Harrison now coming out. Looks like Jack had to take a seat after that elbowing penalty. Harrison now on the right wing is going to come away with it. Dumps it in. Looks like they stay on side. Harrison with the puck. He's got Evan. He's going to let it rip. Oh my gosh. Where did that come from? Beautiful wrist shot by number 11. Goes off the crossbar. Hopkins player falls down. They're trying to keep it in the zone, but it comes out. Herbie is back. Beautiful pass to Harrison. Harrison transitions to Evan. Stay on sides. They do. Evan racing in the corner. He's got Vernon out front. And skates all the way around the offensive zone. Slams on the brakes. And got two men out front. Can't seem to get it around to the front side of the net. Wraps it in. And Harrison with the rebound. And scrambling out front. A couple of great scoring opportunities for this line after the penalty. Oh my, beautiful. That was goal. That was in. Beautiful top shelf goal by Evan. It didn't look like he got his stick on it entirely, but enough to get it up into the top shelf over the goalie's head and shoulders. This goalie tends to go down early, so Evan able to get it up over his shoulder, increases the lead now 5-3. D to D. Jonah throws it at shoulder into the Moundsview player to disrupt that play. Puck comes up to the Moundsview defenseman. He's going to let it rip. Blocked by Harrison. Harrison fighting for it. He might, looks like that one stung a little bit. He's hobbling. He's going to shake it off. He's a hockey player. Now it goes over to Brooks. Brooks with a beautiful move to get around that defensive player. Dumps it into the zone. Harrison's definitely hurt. He should get off the ice. He's going to stay out there. A long shift for Harrison, too, as he doubled up on that penalty. And now Harrison back on D. Jonah is able to keep it in. Beautiful pass over to Vincent. Vincent makes a move. Moundsview intercepts it. Jonah might have a breakaway here for Moundsview if they hurry. We'll see if we can get a nice save from Louis. How about that? Stymied by our number 30. Beautiful save by Louis. Puck comes out to the D now. Vincent with the play. Harrison needs to get off the ice, but he doesn't want to abandon his team in the defensive zone. Jonah comes away with the puck. Feeds it to Harrison. Harrison's got a 2-on-2. And he's going to feed it across to Will. Excuse me. Will now over to Harrison. Intercepted by Moundsview. Fresh legs, Noah comes in. Oh, beautiful stab by Herbie. Harrison finally skates off the ice. He's He's going to need an ice pack later. Kept in by Hopkins. Could have been a penalty there. The Mounds View guy ended up on his face. Now Mounds View behind the net, intercepted by Noah. Noah dumps it in. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game as Speedy number 7 from Mounds View comes away with it. Beckett now with the puck for Hopkins. Beautiful move by Beckett. Beckett's going to get a nice wrist shot here if he can hang on. And Mounds View comes away with it. A rebound by Nolan. Nolan's had a couple good scoring opportunities today. There's Noah now dancing around again. Ends up on his face. Feeds it over to Nolan. Beautiful shot by Nolan. Good effort by Noah to keep the play alive. Ends up feeding it over to Nolan, who was in the right place at the right time and shoved the puck in over the goalies. Seems like the high shots have been going in on this Mounds View goaltender. Increases the Hopkins lead with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. Puck drop at center ice. And there's Noah, comes away with it. Noah makes a couple nice moves and tries to shove it in. There's Nolan again with a rebounding opportunity. Puck comes out to Herbie. Herbie now with the puck. He's going to let it rip. From the point, another rebound attempt. Goalie saves it and lets the rebound go. Herbie keeps the puck in. Nolan now in the Mounds View zone. Feeds it out front. Nobody home. Beckett was there, but wasn't in a good opportunity to catch the pass. Now Mounds View caught Hopkins in a line change. But look at the back checking. My goodness. Reese Hillen with a back checking. His dad to be proud of that play. Beautiful back check by Reese to prevent a scoring opportunity for Mounds View. Now on the far wall, we've got Noah. He's going to get off the ice and take a change, but he gives the puck to Evan. This one should be right in the back of the net. Evan doesn't miss that one very often as the Hopkins team all but secures a win here today with that goal. 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the game. Yeah, nice assist by Noah. We'll have a face-off at center ice with Evan, Vernon, and Jack. Vernon is due for a goal. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get one on this shift. Nobody wants to play it. Now somebody finally grabs it. It's Vincent. Into the defensive zone. Evan's going to make a tight turn. Comes away with the puck. We've got 3 guys here. See if they can stay on side. They do. Evan with the puck. Jack trailing the play. Vernon out front. Vernon with a beautiful scoring opportunity, but it wasn't meant to be. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone. Gets past Vincent. Vincent quick to play. Takes a nice look over his shoulder to see where he can go with it. Decides to retreat back to his own end. Slams on the brakes behind the net. Beautiful pass to his brother Vernon. Vernon looks like just like they practiced this last week. Feeds the centerman. Mounds View ends up with the puck. Louis with a save. Puck squirts into the corner for Jonah. Jonah, nice stick handling, but unfortunately gets his pocket picked. And now Mounds View with a rebound goal. Jonah had his head up, was skating with it perfectly, and unfortunately the Mounds View player picked his pocket. And Louis with a nice initial save, but couldn't control the rebound. And thank you. 7-4 the score now with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Now taking the draw is Will at center ice. Will's going to come away with it. Back to Herbie. Herbie with the backhand gets it up out of the zone into the neutral zone. And Mounds View with the puck. Pestered by Will. Stays on side barely. Puck goes into the defensive corner as Reese comes away with the puck. Reese makes a nice move around that Mounds View player. Now Brooks takes it, feeds it over to Harrison. Harrison seems to be all right. Spins around on the backhand, falls down. Mounds View now with the puck. Mounds View feeds it across offsides. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go in the game. We'll have a face-off outside the Hopkins end. Keep an eye on the Mounds View goaltender. See if they decide to pull the goalie. Down by 3 goals with 1:10 remaining. Drops the puck before Hopkins was even ready for it. And here we go with a 2, make that a 3-on-2. And that's offsides. Very close play at the blue line as the puck fell off Reese's stick, and before Mounds View make that Hopkins could gather the puck, Reese was just barely across the line. Now taking the draw, we've got Noah, Beckett, and Nolan on the wings, Jonah and Vincent. This might be the last shift of the game. The kids have fought hard today. Nolan comes away with it, passes it right at the blue line, and Beckett now with a shot and a save from the goaltender. That looks like Noah behind the net. Stays nice and low to avoid the contact. Dancing around. He's got the point. Ends up to the point with Vincent. Oh my goodness, a beautiful save by Mounds View. Rebound now ends up on Jonah's stick. Jonah comes into the corner. Feeds it out front. 6 seconds to go in the game. This is going to end it as Mounds View is going to clear it. And that'll be your game with Hopkins still undefeated on the year. Final score 7-4.